We are leaving London Gatwick
And
we are flying out to New York, and the flight time is roughly 7 hours 50 minutes, so we will see you there. Yellow taxis. Wow. So here's the lobby of the New Yorker Hotel. A little bit of information about the hotel we've been staying in, the New Yorker. This is Nikola Tesla. He occupied rooms 3327 and 3328 from 1933 until 1943. Here we have our room in the New Yorker Hotel. This is the view. Times Square, ladies and gentlemen. Hi guys, just to give you an idea of what it's like. Yes, Joanna is insane. Look around me. Very, very busy. Morning. We are here at the Tip Top Diner. Just had waffles and pancakes, getting ourselves ready for the walk over to Summit One. And we will show you some sights on the way, our first full morning in New York. Madison Square Garden, view of the Empire State Building this morning. So as you can see in the distance, there's World Trade Center 1 building, and this road that comes along here follows a sort of diagonal direction rather than the grid is Broadway. You can see this road is Broadway. It doesn't follow the same grid system as all of the streets and avenues. Anyway, here we are at
Bryant Park in the spring. It's got amazing flowers. We're going to see the early signs of that. So daffodils, crocus, tulips aren't quite out yet. It's such a pretty little park right in the middle of Manhattan.
So now we've entered Bryant Park with the New York Public Library, featured on a film that I really like, which is Day After Tomorrow, where they all hide out in there. So just approaching the front of the New York Public Library, which apparently was put on the site of where there used to be a huge reservoir to feed the whole of Manhattan. They ripped it down and then built this huge library here. So here we have a plaque showing what the library used to be. It used to be called Reservoir Square. And it covered this entire section here, including Bryant Park as well. Now being turned into the New York City Library. That's the bridge Will Smith ran across in the film I Am Legend, trying to get into Grand Central Terminal, and we're going to make our way in there shortly. Okay, so we're just about to go into Grand Central Station, which is featured on Superman, the original cut. So this is quite a big movie. Here we go. You seen Lex Luthor yet?
No. Although your hairline's not far off.
It's absolutely fine. Here we go. Look at this. Excuse me. Wow. Very, very impressive building. Paintings of the Zodiac. On the ceiling there. Incredible. We have arrived at 1 Vanderbilt, and we are going all the way up.
Bring it in. This was a building built by New Yorkers for New Yorkers. 1 Vanderbilt will forever be ingrained in the fabric of New York City.
This building broke boundaries, redefining what is possible. We want to create a space that will be unparalleled.
In a way, we'll look back on this period. And the building that will be most looked at and examined will be 1 building.
We're in the elevator now. That's going up. My ears are popping. Floor 91. Oh wow. So here I am at Summit 1 Vanderbilt. Absolutely incredible experience. The whole ceiling is mirrored, and the floor. Central Park, City Library in Bryant Park where we were earlier. See right out to the Hudson River there. just that little bit higher. Again, everything's got mirrors, crazy illusions.
Okay, want to do one more stand?
Rockefeller Center, and all the way up there is top of the rock. I'm stood outside St Patrick's Cathedral. Plaza Hotel, featured in Home Alone 2. There we are. Very nice. So we just walked past the Plaza Hotel and got ourselves an ice cream, and now we are heading down to Central Park. Well, it's literally just over there. Over this wall here. Really warming up now in Central Park. How hot is it, do you think?
Early 20s, I'd say.
Early 20s, yeah.
Well, it feels like it.
There's Essex House.
Manrick down there. They're just cleaning it out now.
Cleaning the ice rink out, yeah. These interesting rocks still here to climb and explore. As we're walking around, you become distinctly aware of birds singing in the trees. Obviously, when you're in the hustle and bustle of the city, you can't hear any birds around. There's some quite unusual birds singing. It's like your usual pigeons that you get in Hyde Park. So Joanna, where are we?
We are in the Tavern on the Green in Central Park, and I'm drinking the Tavern on the Green, their own Pilsner. You have what looks like
Very
some kind of cloudy
IPA.
with something floating.
But actually, it's very nice. We're in the outside bar, and considering it's what, the
30th of March,
30th of March,
and it's 3:46. And it's saying 20 degrees.
20 degrees.
Windy. Can't feel any wind anywhere.
So we've come out of the bar, the Central Park Tavern, and we're now walking down a road where there are cyclists and horses and carriages to walk back down Broadway, back to our hotel. Here's the view just coming out of the park. So we're just coming up here to the roundabout. We have just walked into Vida Verde for happy hour cocktails. So we're going to both go for a margarita. Here I am back in Times Square, and there's these guys walking around here. We've got Deadpool, Spider-Man, King Kong. Looks like King Kong's going to attack Joanna. Okay, we have now encountered Connolly's Irish Bar just off of Times Square, and they have a huge array of beers and ales available, especially my favourite, Hazy Jane, which cheers to you, I am drinking, and Joanna's having a Sam Adams. Times Square at night, guys. Very bright, as you can see. Good morning. We are underneath our hotel right now, in the subway, waiting for, we're at Penn Station, waiting for the train to take us downtown. We've got train E just arriving soon. Here it comes. We've just come off the metro, and we will do a few videos inside the memorial. St Paul's Chapel, which is the church that still stood standing after the towers collapsed. You can see World Trade Center 1, the tallest building in Manhattan. Interesting, I've seen this place on lots of videos, but I didn't actually appreciate how big this was until I got here. Very, very big footprint of the building. Okay, I'm in the 9/11 Memorial Museum. Behind me here is part of the structure. And we've just seen a video about how they caught Bin Laden It's quite moving actually. So as I'm walking around here, guys, I'm staying quiet because it's quite moving. Twisted bits of steel here, which were part of the towers themselves. These were some original steps that went down into the subway that they've still kept here as a reminder that people stood to shelter the debris.
And my father, Port Authority Police Lieutenant Robert Seary. My uncle, Pedro Francisco Chekhov. And for my uncle, Stephen Gerard Hoffman. And my father, Port Authority Police Officer Walwyn Wellington Stewart Jr. My uncle, Robert Thomas Nichols. And my cousin, Terrence Stevenson.
One of the glass remaining rock sections.
Della Torre
So I've just come out of the Memorial Museum. We're outside now. The footprint of the other tower. And I'm just walking over to it now. And I will show you what the view looks like. That's the survivor tree, and it shows that New York has survived after the 9/11 attack. Certainly is surviving and thriving here next to the World Trade Center 1. About to go to the road to look at St Paul's Chapel, which still remained after the collapsing World Trade Centers. So we are now on our way to lunch. We're in Lower Manhattan now. After lunch, we are going to Wall Street. We've got Broadway and Wall Street. Well, this is where it all happens, ladies and gents. The financial district, New York. The New York Stock Exchange. So on Wall Street, we have the Stock Exchange. So behind me we have Federal Hall and the US Stock Exchange here. We're just on our way south to a pub called the Dead Rabbit. There's Brooklyn Bridge, as you can see. made our way through the subway to the Manhattan Bridge, to an area called Dumbo. Here we are at the famous Dumbo area. We are heading across to Manhattan now. That way. So it says about half an hour walk. So we'll take a couple of shots on the way there. And it's quite warm this evening. So hopefully we'll have a bit of a breeze when we get on to the top of the bridge. Standing still, you can feel the structure slightly moving. Spotted on the horizon, Summit 1, which we went up yesterday, and the Empire State Building's there. Summit 1's there. This looks like the halfway point, folks. Good morning. Welcome to day 4 in New York. Just booked to go up the most iconic building in New York, the Empire State Building. So Joanna, what's it like being on the construction site of the Empire State?
It's been a busy, busy hot day for me. I've been working fingers to the bone and they're not even sharing their lunch with me.
He looks a bit stiff.
It is a bit.
Well, chaps, this looks like riveting work.
Built. Keep your arms and legs inside and keep your eyes open. See those hot rivets flying through the air? Nice catch, Lou! Get those planks out of the way, huh? Oh, hey, watch it! We're coming up here! Hey, fellas, what is the bricks? Hey, Bucky, you gonna ride that thing all day? Do something useful, will ya? All right, we're coming up to the 80th floor. You're headed to the top of the Empire State Building right here in the heart of New York City.
Summit 1 over there, which we were on a couple of days ago. Approaching the Flatiron Building, another iconic landmark in Manhattan. Unfortunately, half of it's covered up with scaffolding, but still looks stunning nonetheless.
Welcome to Top of the Rock. 3 levels of inspiring and exciting experiences awaiting.
So I'm now at top of the rock. This is the top of the Rockefeller Center, where they broadcast lots of radio shows and TV shows, NBC, The Tonight Show, etc. Very famous place. And we have Central Park behind us. Empire State Building, where we were earlier, and Summit 1. This is Zoltar from the film Big with Tom Hanks, and famous keyboard they played as well.
Good old hood, someone pull me up a double shot of whiskey. It'll be a Jack and got history. There's a party down Proud Man Fifth Street. Everybody in a hog and tipsy. Everybody in a hog and tipsy. Everybody in a hog and tipsy. I'm a loser's eye.
Going to the final morning in New York. Just about to go into the Natural History Museum, and I'll show you what it looks like inside. So I'm in the centre of the Natural History Museum at the moment. I think the most interesting bit I'm looking for is the dinosaurs. So I'm going to head straight up to the dinosaurs, and I'll show you a video when I get there. The remains of a Stegosaurus. Okay, this is the end of the Natural History Museum and the last excursion on my New York trip. There's absolutely no way that I could get around at the time allocated, but I feel that I've seen a lot of the highlights. I'm going to leave the museum now, head over, have a little stroll in the park, and then start getting ready to go home. So I've decided to leave the museum behind me and walk through Central Park. Joanna's recommended I go to Belvedere Castle. So that's about 5 minutes walk from here. So I thought I'd quickly nip over there and catch the subway back down to Penn Station to get ready to go home. It's amazing how the temperature's different today compared to how it's been the last couple of days. It's really quite chilly. But I'm determined to make the most of it, get out for a little stroll. So I'll see you at the castle. Decided to leave the castle behind me and walk through Central Park. They call it the Ramble, and head down to the next subway station down from where the museum is to 72nd Street Station. Just enjoy the wildlife. There's the squirrels and the birds. It's kept really nice here. I can imagine what this must be like when spring finally comes out and all the flowers are out. It must be fantastic. And finally got to walk across the Bow Bridge, which is lovely. So I finally got to walk across the Bow Bridge there, and yeah, it's nice because the other day when we came here I wasn't able to get across there. I'm now walking in the famous strawberry fields that the Beatles sung about, and there's a plaque just around the corner, which is a mosaic that says Imagine. It's obviously a very famous song that John Lennon wrote. So just coming up to it now.